All right, let's see, we're back. My apologies. I had the internet go out, and so I'm gonna get back on here and regain my composure. All right, cut out again. So, back on for part. Dreams, which is actually kind of perfect because the first um, half of my uh, talk, I wanted to go into some more basic, just like truths and science and what people are going through very systematically. And the second part, I want to open up a little bit more, get a little bit more comfortable, and just share dream life, the differences, the similarities, how analyzing our dreams could really help us in our waking life, in our real life. Um, yeah, so here we go. So, my personal experiences with dreams have been back and forth. I've had stages of my life where I've really been able to dream, and I've had stages of my life where dreams went away. Um, I've had stages of my life where I was really affected by work in my dreams, by fear, and I've had sense the ability to go through my dreams and analyze them. So some of these fears, some of these worries, um, don't recreate my dream because I took care of them on a conscious and subconscious level. When you dream, a lot of times you have your subconscious comes and plays out what you're thinking. I personally believe only my personal view, because what is a dream? We're not sure. We're not sure why dreams are here. We just know that they help us go through our emotions, help us um, break down and analyze uh, what we're going through in deeper states of energy um, and stuck states. And a lot of times this stuff will get brought up in the dream so we can experience it. So you can keep thinking the thoughts to create it, or to give yourself the ability to change your thoughts in your subconscious mind. Um, so this dream reality gets created differently. And I'm going to pull us into a little bit into the universal laws um, of creation, because that's something I really like to talk about. We're using frequency, and frequency is one of the universal laws based on the law of vibration. Everything has a frequency. The law of mentalism say the mind, conscious and subconscious, together create an energy form. So the thought is basically part of the energy form, and then we have our emotions. And so we have our logical mind thinking something, and then we have our subconscious mind together, and they go out into the world. So every breath we take, every movement we make, every thought we have, they all come together through the law of cause and effect. And through the law of rhythm, it all comes back. Law of cycles. Boom. And so it's just like the consciousness unfolding of our world. What we've been told is that what we think, we create. What we talk about will become. What we eat, we are. So all these things, it's like the energy in us becomes the energy that we are. So in my own personal experience, I truly believe that the dream world is a version of the waking world we're in right now. Why do I think that? I think it personally because if we look back into a lot of, let's see, teachings, stories, um, spiritual talks, we have this remembrance of our true beingness, of who we really are. And we live in a world that is quickening right now. That's a state of the world they even say is that the vibrational frequency energy is quickening. So things are happening quicker. So when we're able to, in the real world, when you think a thought, 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 keep thinking it, that thought will create in the world as well as in your body. And in dreams. When we 108 is a number that's really been put out there a lot as far as spirituality goes. And the reason being is because it's a sacred number. Um, and every time 108 pieces of energy go out, they coalesce, boom, boom. It's enough for that energy actually to create in the world. So 108 times in the real world may take us a while. We go to the dream world. If you can become lucid and get into your dreams, it won't take 108 times. It's immediate manifestation in our dreams. You can think of I want to fly, and you can allow yourself to fly. You can think of a pink elephant, and the pink elephant will come in the room. Right now, if I start talking about lions and tigers, I'm in Hawaii. So I can keep saying lions and tigers, lions and tigers. A lion and tiger might not show up. If I keep talking about it and keep talking about it and keep talking about it, I promise and guarantee that there will be a circus that shows up in Hawaii at some point. But that's only if I focus on it really intently. If I just say lions and tigers, then I might just get some stuffed toys show up that I get to put on my bed and cuddle with at night. So the world creates in many different ways, but it does create based off our thoughts. And so that's why I really believe that when you start analyzing the dream world and you start looking at what happens, you start realizing that is a play out of your every day-to-day life. And it really gets based on your desires as well as your fears. These two topics that are often get us pulled out of center. And so, yeah, so I really think it's a beautiful thing to be able to analyze your dreams. And I'll just give one example for me. So, I was having reoccurring dreams for a long time, and I was noticing that I was being chased. Um, or I'd be chasing somebody. And so it just kept happening and kept happening and kept happening. And I was getting sleep paralysis where I couldn't like move in I just felt stuck. My legs felt tight, but I was in this dream and I was trying to run. And it just continually happened. I'd show up in a situation, the dream would be happening, all of a sudden something would be happening, and I'd be running. What is that? It's my dream or real life that I'm scared to sit with and acknowledge. And so after analyzing dreams like that, I started sitting down and literally writing a list of things that I was scared to acknowledge and speak with. And as I started doing that, my dream started clearing, which was beautiful. So then we take the opposite dream. I was chasing things, constantly chasing, having a conversation with somebody, getting cut off, being like, oh, this is so important, I need to finish it. And then the entire dream, the person would walk away. I'd show up in the room and they'd leave. It was just this constant like following them. So once I analyzed that dream, what is that? Chasing? Hmm. Wanting? Searching? And that's what it was. Is I had things I was searching out for, things I wanted to chase. And a lot of it was actually based on guilt. Because what I found out is once I started analyzing the chase, I realized I was trying to fix something, make things better. And so I woke up, and over time I started waking and writing down what the dream was about. Oh, I just dreamt about this. Okay. And then through analyzing those, I realized that I had a consistent trend of wanting to fix things. Finishing conversations, making sure things are okay. And so before I went to bed, I would take these two dream states and I would allow myself to remind and remember that I'm safe, that there's nothing I need to chase, nothing I need to go figure out, and there's nothing that I need to run from. In the dream world, it's for me to acknowledge it because I created that with my mind. And the reason you do it in the dream world is because there's overlap. It gives you that opportunity before it starts actually recreating in your real life. And that's the really beautiful thing about it is analyzing dreams really help you come in to your everyday life. We're so busy when we wake up. We are so, our mind turns on. It's like, what do we have to do right now? I'm going to go do it. And when we're constantly in that state of doing, are we giving ourselves that time to breathe and to rest and relax and to analyze what we're going through? And if we don't take that time, then all that energy may be heavy, but that energy is going to start showing up in your dreams. And so that's why it's so potent to start analyzing your dreams. And there's a lot of support and books out there for this as well. So, you're not on your own. But what I suggest everyone do is get a dream journal, put it next to your bed. If you do have the ability to dream and to wake up, a lot of us lose that dream world, that memory of it, once we click into our conscious mind and start thinking. So keep a dream journal by your bed. Keep a pen. Wake up. It's actually could be a stage in holistic health. Observation, analysis of your dream in a calm and balanced way. Wake up to breathing and breath work, analyzing your dreams, releasing it to start your day. All right, awesome. So one more topic, I'm gonna get on just some personal stuff with me, and I know that there's gonna be some more speakers here coming that are gonna be talking about a little bit more about lucid dreaming, and although that's something that's really amazing with me and exciting to me, it's something that my genius is still incorporating. So I'm gonna let that be shared by other geniuses who have a little bit of an understanding of what it's like to get in and get out of the dream world. But what I will share is my process, just a couple of experiences I've had of realization. So, and this actually, the process to find lucid dreaming actually helped me realize that this is a dream world waking life situation. Flip it any way you want. You wake up from a dream to a dream? Is that a possibility? Is it a possibility that this world is the same world as that, just a little bit slower? A little bit more imagination can be used there? But the truth is, we can create anything we think and we believe. It's the way the world works. Quantum physics. Intention. All right. So I want to speak into a cool dream scenario that I had as I wrap this up. Um, I started actually getting into practices of sleeping, and I started realizing that if I was moving at the beginning of my dreams, I could remember it. So this often was happening. I would fall asleep. I'd have a hard time falling asleep. I'd finally fall asleep. I'd go through it all, boom, boom, and I maybe 2 or 3 times go through the REM sleep, and then in the morning I'd wake up. Um, and I would wake up very awake, go grab my dream. I'd wake up, actually like take a drink of water, and then go back to sleep. And that was interesting because that conscious awake and then falling back to sleep, it allowed me to realize I was in my bed. I had a glass of water. I was in a body,